Have you ever wondered why some people have already left this world, yet their names are still spoken every single day? They no longer appear on the stage. They no longer stand in front of the camera, and they are no longer part of our everyday lives, but what they left behind is still present all around us. Today, we look back at famous people who have passed away, not only to mourn them, but to understand why they were once admired and why their value still lives on.
Steve Jobs, a name closely connected to modern technology. He was the co-founder of Apple. But what made Steve Jobs truly special was not just technology, it was the way he changed how people use technology. He believed that technology should be simple, beautiful, and made for people. On October 5th, 2011, Steve Jobs passed away. The cause was pancreatic cancer, but the products he left behind are still used by billions every day. The iPhone, the iPad, the MacBook, and more than anything, a mindset, the courage to think differently. Kobe Bryant, a global basketball legend, he was famous not only for his incredible skills, but for his discipline and his relentless work ethic. Kobe believed that success does not come from luck. It comes from showing up and giving your best every single day. On January 26, 2020, Kobe Bryant passed away. He died in a helicopter crash along his daughter. The world stood still, but his legacy lives on. The mentality: never give up, never accept limits. Queen Elizabeth II, a symbol of stability. She was the longest reigning monarch in British history. For more than 70 years, she served her country with calm, with dignity, and with responsibility. On September 8, 2022, Queen Elizabeth passed away. She was 96 years old. She left behind an image of lifelong service, a reminder that leadership does not need loud words. Michael Jackson, a name known all over the world. He was called the King of Pop. Michael Jackson was famous for his extraordinary talent, his voice, his dance moves, his performances. He did not just sing songs, he told stories through music. On June 25, 2009, Michael Jackson passed away. The cause was an overdose of prescription medication. The world was shocked, but his legacy is timeless. His music, his dance, his message of love and peace. Michael Jackson was not just an artist, he became part of history. Nelson Mandela, a man remembered not for wealth or fame, but for forgiveness. He was a leader who fought against apartheid in South Africa. For his beliefs, he spent 27 years in prison, but after all that pain, he chose peace. He chose unity. On December 5, 2013, Nelson Mandela passed away. He was 95 years old. His legacy is not material. It is a lesson that peace can overcome hatred, that compassion can change a nation. 5 lives, 5 different journeys, but one shared truth. They lived lives that mattered. They are gone, but what they gave to the world remains.